goals, so you looked pretty exuberant, but it seemed that maybe the third goal, you were just relieved. Was that a summation of how the game had gone and not the overriding emotion?
Yeah, no, it was a crazy game really. I think I thought overall we played like, that's the identity of the Turkish team now, the team that can dominate possession against, right, Armenia surrendered the possession, they dropped deep, so there is an element of that, but we certainly are capable of stringing 20-30 passes no problem, and switching the play. Still want to improve the amount of chances that we can create in that time. The front two in the first half, Michael Obafemi and Troy struggled for no space between that blanket defence. It was terrible, but we still created chances, and obviously we scored a goal, so we didn't have to force it. But I thought for up to the 75th minute it was a very, very good performance. Michael Obafemi's second goal was brilliant. We had numerous chances, a lot of good play, and then we just had a few minutes of absolute madness, and so there's good learnings for us in that, and I think that's so that was interesting, and it was important to get. Obviously, we needed to get the third goal, and we got it, and thoroughly deserved it, because we were convincing winners, and it should never have been anywhere near 2-2, but it was, and that it can happen to teams, and thankfully once we won the game, that was the main thing.
There's a frustration, so just like obviously Jason Maloney was taken off when maybe he could have been sent off. You bring on Connor, experienced head, and you give away a goal, and you were kind of relying on an experienced player like him to show a bit of composure, and then that second goal happens the way it did.
Yeah, listen, Connor's a terrific passer of the ball. No, that's his strength, and I wouldn't like to. He's the first to hold his hands up, and he's just a great professional, and he's a terrific professional, and it's. He's been a really good player for Ireland, and it's just, it's anyone can make, individuals can make a mistake, and we just got punished in that regard.
Kevin Kenny, please.
Yeah, I see them. You talk about learnings, Kev, but that's not the first time this has happened, that you can see these long-range goals against lower-ranked sides, like Armenia 3 times now, Azerbaijan and Luxembourg as well. So why does that keep happening? And does it not worry you that the team won't be able to close out games in the qualifying campaign next year?
No, it doesn't worry me at all. I think today we were 2-0 up, and we went chasing the third goal when we didn't need them. We had centre halves overlapping, and we were 2-0 up in a game that we needed to win. So we lost our sort of. We did just a bit of structure really. You must maintain your structure of your back three, and some protection for that as well. When you're winning 2-0, we weren't losing 2-0, we were winning 2-0. So we just went chasing a third goal, and we got punished, and we won we come back and got the goal, got the winner. So overall, it's a really good performance with just a few minutes of madness, and we've spoken about it in the dressing room, and that's something that we can learn from now. In relation to taking responsibility for that not to happen, or not to be exposed like that when you're winning like that. So certainly that's what I would say.
Eddie?
Stephen, 34 minutes between the 2 goals. Despite the possession, there was the goalkeeper didn't have a save to make from an Irish boot. The goals came from 2 set pieces and among the magic from Michael. Where's the creativity going to come from running the Euro campaign?
Well, I think that's very harsh. Like, we think we had a lot of really good play out there. We created quite a few chances, and okay, we didn't hit the target on a few of them and so forth. But you know, I think Jason Knight is a creative player. I think Robbie Brady's a creative player. Jeff Hendrick, a creative player. So, they, you know, certainly Matt Doherty. So it was a good performance, and created some good chances. In the last 2 home games, we've scored 3 here, 3 against Scotland. Just need to get better at actually keeping clean sheets. Actually, that from not the creativity that concerns me, just that we just have to make sure we start keeping clean sheets. And in order to be successful, there has to be an important dynamic in the team, and that's an area that we have to improve.
Gavin, can you see that in the live section?
Stephen, does your management need to hire a coach to replace John Eustace before November or even March?
Does what? Sorry.
Do you need to hire a new coach to replace John Eustace, or are you happy with where you are at?
I'm considering all of that, so I haven't made any decisions in that regard at the moment.
Do the results, did the last 2 results probably tip it towards it's needed?
Why would you say that?
Because you lost in Scotland and almost through with the 92nd ranked team in the world.
No, but I think we might need an extra coach, because of that's what you need with the dynamics of camps and, you know, certainly number of sessions and so forth. But you know, we'll make that decision in due course.
Okay, we're moving to the environment section from this point.